Hi everyone, it is a random Monday and I am at the craft store right now, or the parking lot at craft store. I am about to go in and get some things for my Ren Fair costume. I have been to Ren Fair before, but I've never dressed up for it. And I'm very excited. I have been slowly gathering some things, but there is still a lot I have to do, and it is October and Ren Fair starts, and Ren Fair in my state is November and December, so I need to get this stuff ready. And also, if my stuff is ready by Halloween, it's gonna be my Halloween costume. Anyway, I'm gonna put my Pinterest board up on the screen as I shop so you can see the general direction I'm going for. I'm kind of thinking Autumnal Hobbit, and I need cloth, I need dress hooks, I need ribbon, stuff for a flower crown. I feel like I might be forgetting something, but yeah. I thought it'd be cool to vlog the experience of preparing for Ren Fair and then possibly the fair itself. However, I also fully acknowledge that for me, October, November can be pretty busy teaching, and this could be one of those videos I start and then completely forget about. So let's see if I ever revisit this. I'm undecided about what florals I want for my flower crown. Originally I was thinking maybe baby's breath or something, but my skirt has sunflowers on it. So, and then there's also like all these daisies here. So I don't know.
Cancel Ashley, Emily down 12 and 12.
We already have Christmas stuff out. Good morning, everyone. I'm finally back. It's October 25th. And I've done nothing further to prepare for Ren Fair. Hopefully, I still have that original video clip of me gathering supplies. But I am here because I'm finally going to work on some of it again this weekend. Before we get there, I am getting breakfast with my dad. We're at this cute little French bakery, and while I'm on this side of town, I'm also going to stop by the thrift store. Not for Ren Fair related things, but just because. And then I have some cleaning to do at the apartment, but I am gonna do it this weekend. I put it on my to-do list, and this is me holding myself accountable. So I am finally home. I was stuck at the thrift store. Stuck. It was pouring rain. I'm in Louisiana. Hi, Siva baby. And it does not matter what the weather forecast says. It can start raining out of nowhere. And we're talking complete deluge. So I probably ended up with more in my cart than I would have if it hadn't been raining. But a thrift store is not a bad place to spend your rainy day. And now I'm home. I changed into cozy clothes because I didn't have an umbrella with me. And just all my clothes got, ooh, Ziva! I'm in cozy clothes. I'm about to pop on a cozy movie, make some tea, and start crafting. I realized y'all cannot see anything I'm doing. So I have my basket, and I just used some old cardboard boxes I have cut out. I had to use another little bit. Using cardboard box to create the cover. I am going to hot glue. I could maybe packing tape. Anyway, I'm gonna put these two pieces together and then create the opening and hinge And I also think I might want to paint it just because I do have the design on the box. Progress has stalled. Ginger wants to help. Okay, I think I can get away with not painting the cardboard, but I do want to add some more flour. She doesn't quite fit, but she's making it work. So this is where we are currently. This side is attached with packing tape and hot glue. On the side that comes up, I've put a hole and a little ribbon so that it's easy for me to raise it up and down, because I realized after I had started gluing that this side is a little bit shorter. So it's not like there's a piece sticking out for me to grab a hold of and lift. I do still have to add some finishing touches so those edges don't show. I do want to secure a bit more somewhere along here because it is shifting a bit and like shifting down, slipping a bit. So we'll see. It's voiceover time. I'm making my chatelaine. This was inspired by a YouTube video I found going just down a rabbit hole of crafting videos on YouTube. And I can't remember the channel name at the top of my head, but I will link it below because I did, again, get my inspiration from there and it was really helpful. I am making it out of a vintage necklace I found on Etsy. A chatelaine is kind of like a belt or some kind of accessory that women, especially if you were a wealthier woman, a woman of the household, a mistress of the household, things like that, they would wear, and it could hold their keys, a little coin purse, sewing notions, anything that they might need to have on hand for their day-to-day duties. And I am going to hang some gardening tools from mine. And so right now I'm just using pliers to take off the chain from the necklace, take it apart, and attach them to the loops at the bottom of the necklace so I can hang things from them. Hi, Chatelaine. Sorry for the noise in the back. There's like a bunch of kids running around the apartment. Anyway, vintage necklace turned into a chatelaine. I have these little dress hooks that are going to attach it to my belt or my skirt, whichever one I end up feeling like. We have these little gardening tools we randomly had. I think they came with some pots or something. Anyway, I got my dad to drill holes in them. And originally I was going to use these lobster claw clasps. And then my dad pointed out that they were not big enough. Like they weren't wide enough to go through the handle. So we decided we just needed some kind of wire or something to attach it. And I'm sure if you have floral wire or something like that, it would work just fine. We used bread bag ties. So be resourceful, use what you have. But yeah. Finished product. I'm so excited. I was also going to work on my skirt overlay with my green fabric today, but it is 6 p.m. And I don't know if it's just because it's dark outside now early or what, but I am absolutely exhausted. I feel like I ran a marathon today and I definitely did not. I went to eat, shower, and go to bed. But I'm so proud. I have something to show you. The completed outfit. I'm so excited. I'm so proud. Yes, it took me a freaking long time to put this together. Considering there really weren't a ton of elements I had to DIY. It's not like I was sewing myself an entire costume. But anyway, green overlay skirt thing. I did like a handkerchief style skirt. I found a tutorial on YouTube that supposedly didn't require a ton of sewing. I think I could have hemmed it if I felt the desire to. Just so the edges looked more finished, I had no desire. And I was running out of time, so. I actually accidentally made the waist part of the overlay too wide somehow. Apparently I can't do math, but it actually ended up being perfect because when I fold it and I tuck it in the belt, I can create these little pleats. Anyway. Ooh, let me get my basket so y'all can see the full look. Oh, ginger. Woo, I'm so excited. Did this take until like the week of Red Fair? Yes. Is it perfect? No. Am I happy with how it turned out though? Yes. I think for being on a budget and not really sewing, I did a pretty good job. I have decided I'm not gonna vlog actual Renaissance Fair because it's my first time in a really long time being there. I just want to enjoy it. So this is bye for now. Hope you enjoyed this kind of content. I know it's different from my usual bookish stuff, but it's fantasy adjacent. I believe it's going to be Thanksgiving week by the time I edit and upload this. So have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And if you don't, have a good week and I'll see you next time.